Have you ever wondered who ensures that elections are fair, or who audits government spending, or how officers are selected for India's civil services? The answer lies in the powerful institution created by the Constitution of India called constitutional bodies. In today's video, we will dive deep into the what they are, why they matter, and how they will shape the future of our democracy. Constitutional bodies are institutions that are directly mentioned and established by the Constitution of India. Their powers, functions, and composition are well written in the Constitution, which means they cannot be changed easily. They are defined in the Constitution, they are independent from the government, perform core function for democracy. Article 324 talks about the Election Commission of India. Article 148 talks about the Controller and Auditor General of India. Article 280 gives provision for the Finance Commission of India. Article 315 talks about the UPSC. Article 338 Scheduled Caste Commission. Article 338A Scheduled Tribe Commission. Now let us look at some of the most important constitutional bodies and what they do. Article 324 talks about the Election Commission of India, conducts free and fair election, ensures democracy functions properly. Article 148 talks about the Controller and Auditor General, audits government spending, uncovered major scams like 2G and coal scam. Article 315 Union Public Service Commission recruits civil servants for India, selects future IAS, IPS, IFS officers. Transparent competitive exams, these are based on the merit system. Finance Commission of India in Article 280 distributes taxes between center and states, strengthens the federalism. New commission recommends allocations. Every 5 years, the Finance Commission is formed. Commission for Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe under Article 338 and Article 338A respectively safeguards rights of the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes, monitors welfare programs and addresses grievances. These institutions are the pillars of Indian democracy. They serve as checks and balances, protect citizens' rights and ensures transparency and justice. They maintain electoral integrity, ensures financial accountability, maintains administrative efficiency, strengthens the federal system, and upholds the social justice. Once Dr. B.R. Ambedkar rightly said, however good a constitution may be, it is sure to turn out bad because those who are called to work it happen to be a bad lot. These bodies keep the system honest. While they are vital, these bodies are not perfect. They face several challenges that threaten their autonomy and effectiveness. Lack of transparency in appointment of members, often controlled by the ruling government, political pressure, allegation of bias and inaction during key moments, limited resources, many commissions are unfunded and understaffed. Reforms delay some bodies' functions with outdated methods. In the coming decades, the constitutional bodies will be even more critical as India faces new challenges: digital elections, economic institutions, and social movements. There are various reforms that is needed for the well functioning of these constitutional bodies, such as transparent appointment mechanism, use of AI and digital tools, increased public awareness and accountability, stronger legal protection for independence. As citizens, it's our duty to stay informed, ask questions, and uphold these institutions. They protect your rights and the soul of our democracy. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Drop a comment with the name of the constitutional body you think is most important for India's future. Jai Hind.